Kia ora, I'm Louisa Maire Browne. I go by Maire, which is my second name, and my idea is backface. I have seen this far too many times before. I've heard it, felt it, tasted it, I have lived it. Thus, it is my hope that backface will ultimately change the behavior around the consumption of alcohol, whether it be a once were warriors situation or coming to the point where one too many blackouts are occurring and those hangovers are just becoming too frequent. With backface, I am reinforcing the message that it's not what we drink, it's about how we drink. So what is backface? Well, it's basically a blood alcohol calculator app. But unlike the current blood alcohol calculator apps out there, the unique concept of backface is that through automatic photo filter software, the user can take a selfie, upload it to backface, and then visually see the effects of alcohol consumption through the 7 stages of intoxication. It is a tool that can be used to help plan, prepare, and ultimately be educated on the responsible consumption of alcohol. To help you understand my backface vision, I have prepared a little illustrative demonstration. So firstly, the user would open the app and be presented with a typical blood alcohol calculator, entering the required data such as weight, age, number of drinks, such as this. Then take a selfie and upload it to backface, where the selfie would automatically transform according to your level of intoxication or BAC, hence the name backface. My idea is that the photo would then go maybe somewhere in the middle of the actual calculator. So stage 1 of intoxication, sobriety. This is just an idea, it's not the actual app, but sobriety. Autofilter has not started, still looking good. Stage 2, euphoria. Photo slightly enhanced, giving you that glow, looking relaxed and happy. Stage 3, excitement. Photo okay, but starting to get a bit crazy-eyed. Stage 4, confusion. Photo deteriorating, eyes may appear slightly bloodshot, generally looking drained and disheveled. And stage 5, stupor. Photo looks plain ugly. Eyes are not focused, everything is crooked. Stage 6, coma, unconscious. Stage 7, death. Enough said. So backface is not only a facial blood alcohol calculator, but it is also an app where you can invite your friends and anyone around the world to be your BFF, your backface friend. And together, you can share your backface experiences with the backface community. It is about having pride and promoting a healthy lifestyle and well-being to like-minded people, your BFFs. By being a member of the backface community, through using the app itself and other linked platforms like Facebook, you are also able to access healthy lifestyle tips, news, and content. It is also a community of networking, making a commitment to better health, understanding, and education. And did I mention the exclusive offers and deals that can be made by advertising partners? Meet Jade. Jade is in the 18 to 35-year-old age group. She is a successful job recruitment consultant. She is a social drinker who will often have TGIF drinks after work. She is a member of Habitat for Fitness Gym in Kingsland. She cares about health and well-being. Jade enjoys belonging to a group of like-minded people. She enjoys being informed, and Jade loves to share how good her life is. Jade is also an avid user of Backface. This is Georgia. She's just turned 17 last week and lives in Haratonga, and is going to a 21st birthday party next weekend, where there will be a ton of alcohol. And let's be realistic, she's going to have a drink. Georgia hears that Hemi will also be at the party, and while she wants to appear confident and interesting, she's a bit worried that she might get a bit drunk. Georgia has seen her Auntie Jade using the app called Backface, and her Auntie Jade is just so cool. Georgia thinks she will download this Backface app just like her Auntie Jade. And this is Paul Maire. Paul Maire is a young, typical Kiwi guy. He enjoys rugby, having a beer after the game, going to the gym, and mum's home-cooked kai. Paul Maire has just finished uni and is about to embark on his big OE. To be honest, he's not really into keeping track of his beer intake, but he has heard that there are some pretty awesome girls that use this app called Backface and are a part of the Backface community. And so he's curious to see what it's all about, especially as he's also heard that there are girls all around the world using it. Costs involved with Backface would be between $10,000 to $15,000. And this would predominantly be costs of building the app with an app designer and coder. It also covers some marketing of the app, which will mostly be done through Facebook, Instagram, and hopefully word of mouth. I would hope to sell the app at approximately $1.99 to download. This ensures there is scope for some revenue to be made right from the start. And other revenue opportunities could include selling data from the app, potential partners advertising, creating competitions with partners and sponsors who will connect with the target audience. Look good, feel good, live good. This is the impact that I want Backface to have on the user. On a social, cultural level, I hope that through using Backface, people will be encouraged to making responsible drinking a habit, thus changing the culture of binge drinking or alcohol abuse. But the big picture is not just this. Backface is about creating better lives for those around us. It is about breaking cycles. It is about promoting self-confidence and promoting self-worth, because we all deserve a shot at a good life. Some figures taken from the New Zealand police show that on an average day, 52 individuals are either driven home or detained due to intoxication. On an average day, 340 offences occur where alcohol is involved. I think the time has come to open our eyes. The time has come to change our mindset and habits. It's time to show us your back face. It's time to look good, feel good, live good. Kia ora.
Your app and the idea behind it is great. To know all our terrible stats around drinking and binge drinking and all that. You know, it's real and it's out there and it's a real problem. I can see how your app will be quite attractive to the youth market, especially so because it's fun. It's almost like a game to sort of interact with it. But my question is, have you looked into Snapchat's technology and how they kind of do things? And I only ask that because either way you're going to have to edit a picture. One is editing the picture by uploading it and applying some kind of filter system on top of an already existing photo. The other way is live. You just look at your face and it could automatically scrunch it up and make it look really ugly for when you've been drinking. So I just wondered if you've had a look at, well, what technology you've looked at.
Yes, so I do need to look, I need more advice and information about that, but I was thinking about the live the live filter, like Snapchat. So you're not, as the user, so you wouldn't alter the filter, because then my picture would just be beautiful the whole night, you know. But I'd hope that the user would be honest in entering their drinks, but the picture would automatically. So I'm not even sure there's software out there, but I was told that there is by this app developer. I was told it was possible. Yeah, well, that's good.
It's possible, and you can either probably try and build it yourself or license it from someone who's already built the tech to do that. And yeah, as long as someone's entering the correct information, it'll morph or whatever.
Anything, and that's what I meant about the coder. Is that the right term? Yeah, it's good. So I know Snapchat, and we've all seen the million beautiful filters, but those are all applied by ourselves. And so this one is more real because it's live, and that's the whole the idea behind it, really.
Well, all Snapchat does is scan your face.
Yeah.
And it's just scan points on your face and keeps it on your phone, so you can apply the different filters to it. So it's just using that same concept, but for what you want to do. You know, it's sort of, as long as you've got points on the face mapped out, you can apply anything to it.
That's right. So in my mind, I was like, so at each stage, the filter will automatically, okay, we need to colour her eyes a bit red, or her mouth needs to droop a bit more, or his, you know. So that was my idea. And as you're saying, I think it can be done.
And it's nice to see you've already identified your potential partners as well. And you might want to talk a little bit more about that, about who you think would be really interested in coming along with
partners.
you.
Okay. Yeah, so I had a little think about that, and I wrote some things here. So I didn't really talk about this in the presentation, but a part of the app could also be, so when you get home, there's a message will come up, or you can answer how you got home, did you eat anything before you go to sleep? So I thought, partners around that could involve places like Riverfield. And then of course we have activewear brands, because it's encompassing that whole healthy lifestyle. And Barocca, things like Barocca, supplements and vitamins, Red Bull, the list goes on. But these are a few that I thought of.
I think it's awesome, initiative for what you're trying to do in that sort of space. It's just really commendable for the energy and stuff that you're trying to put towards it. I think it's actually it's a cool, real thing that a lot of people don't talk about. I think it's always interesting when you take a tech approach to do something that's for real stuff, and obviously things need little tweaks and bits and pieces, and obviously they've got government help back the Not Bearsies campaign, which was quite a cool thing. So it's a fun spin through humour on a serious issue, and I think with one or two little tweaks you can see, like I said, probably more to the point before around the filters and stuff. Obviously it's there, and actually just last week there's a company called Mish Guru, which is like a Snapchat technology business. They were actually based in Mankato. They did New Zealand's first ever actual filter that turned them in partnership with 20th Century Fox. They did an Alien one, so for the Alien movie, and the first time New Zealand actually did. So the capability around the technology does exist, and there's obviously contacts and stuff you can go through. And then the partner side obviously is really interesting. I think there'd be lots of people going the right way to do it. And obviously I maybe just stress test around the tech costings of what they would be to integrate into a bigger thing. So I think what it's addressing probably is part of a bigger solution, but I think this wouldn't be just the thing.
No,
this would be the start of something bigger, and I just probably wanted to just get clarity on that, and it's probably one of the things we're very clear about after obviously present. So I appreciate the energy for you to be able to come and try to do something serious with something.
I mean, I obviously am very passionate about this app, but at the same time, I'm like, you're not living in a utopian world, lady. This is not going to cure. This is not going to resolve everything. But it's that first step, and it's making that,
John Kerwin did it for New Zealand, So, all credit to it.
Have you thought about, so if it's someone has to do input about what they've been consuming and then there's a filter taken, just as you were speaking, I was thinking, especially
Yeah.
If there's a way to instead detect the face, compared to a normal photo. So at the start, you upload this is what I look like, and then the software itself can just detect as your face changes, so you don't have to input the.
Yeah, so that's the idea. So the first photo, the sobriety level, that is the original photo. And so, and then the tick, that doesn't start happening until you take your first drink.
But
So
does
the
the tick detect how your face is changing? Or does the tick?
No, the tick does it for, so you're not going to take another photo. The tick is just saying, okay, generally around the euphoria stage, you're rosy cheeked and that, and then the next stage would be like, does that answer the question?
It does answer the question, yeah. It was, I was wondering if, because at the moment it requires you to say how many drinks you've had, is that right? And then it will make a guess and apply a filter.
A general, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
But then it could also be programmed to the point, like somebody might say, well, I'm drinking red wine, and so your facial, the way your face changes might be that your lips just get extremely blacker and blacker and blacker, and everything else that happens as well.
Yeah.
So you can tailor it to different types of alcohol, I guess, but it's more the level of alcohol, the amount.
Sure, look, man, you're inspirational, and getting up here and sharing some of your, own experience as well is huge, and so thank you for that.
Thanks.
It sets a pretty powerful context, and it is a problem. It's a massive problem, and it's not just a problem here, and not just a problem for Maori either. It's a problem all over the place. I hope that your idea and invention is able to get out there, and as Rebecca said, Sir John Kerr made a massive difference for a lot of people, because he had the courage to get out and say, "This is who I am. This is what I believe in. What are we going to do about it?" So. I think you're onto something really awesome. It's going to be hard going. It always is. But it's just a stick to it, I guess. And just one more thing, and that leads to the question really is, I just noticed, I had a look at it probably a couple of years ago now, but there's a website called Hello Sunday Morning. And I don't know if you've heard of that, but it created a strengths-based model for getting you to shift from don't drink so much to look what happens on Sunday morning when you wake up without a hangover kind of thing. And that probably was the most powerful thing I've ever seen in getting me to cut back on my Friday nights and Saturday nights and how much I was putting down my throat. Go, actually, you know what? No one's ever said that to me before. Knock yourself out Saturday night, go for it. But no one's ever said, guess what you're missing out on Sunday? And I thought it was such a good, powerful strengths-based model. And when I saw yours and then the presentation, it's a very similar kind of concept of saying, get people to, and the bit I like about it too is the add-on stuff you're talking about, and say, what are the things that you build around this now to say, did you know this? And starting to use it as not just almost a fun thing where people can see what happens when you drink this, but providing the education thing around it too, but in a positive way, not in such a, forcing to rapid growth. So I like everything about your presentation and your idea.
Thank you.
It's going to be hard, but this is a fight worth fighting, I believe.
I'm going to it started off like that. It started off as a fun thing. Of course, my own experience in the logistical, living like that. And I thought, how can I reach these young people? And I looked at my son, who's 10. And I don't want him to end up. How am I going to reach him? Because he's seeing the ads on TV, he's seeing all of that. And I look at my cousins and I'm like, still not reaching them. They need to see something and interact. And yeah, it might be like ha ha ha, but subconsciously, it's going to get to them. And then by including all the other things, that's it. That's the delightful one.
That's it. And so I guess I'd encourage you to say, well, how do you build on that and push it out into that next stage of saying ha 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 on Saturday night, but on Sunday morning it's like, really?
Yeah.
It's that next stage. And I think, I got 4 kids, 19 to 25. We've lived through those teenage drunken years, and it's the peer pressure is insane. And we roll it back to I'm an older bugger, but you roll it back, and we had nowhere near the level of peer pressure on us back then that the kids have on these days. So we need tools like this to kind of change it back again. I love it.
Good idea. Awesome.
Thank you.